In this bag, I've got the brand new lineup of fairway woods and hybrids from Ping, the G440s. We've got a hybrid, a 7 wood. Don't think I've ever reviewed one of them on the channel. The Max 3 wood, and then a 3 wood in the LS Tech, which I had to do a little bit more digging about the price because it's astronomically expensive. Easy for me to say, we'll come on to that. Right, let's kick things off with the hybrid first. I really want to compliment the compactness of the head covers. They're really, really well-shaped head covers. Like, they're very slim. I like it a lot. The hybrid also, like, really, like, they've almost made the head covers a bit more European fit. I like it. Right, underneath here we've got the standard G440 hybrid. This in 20 degrees, so the 3 hybrid. You can go up and down in loft, but apart from that, it's fairly straightforward hybrid. There's a bit of carbon on the top where they've stripped the weight, stuck it down at the bottom. They're offering a low centre of gravity, but also high MOI. But apart from that, it's a fairly standard tweak from last versions of the hybrids that they brought out. They never make massive changes in hybrids. I feel like the last big change with hybrids was the adjustable neck sleeve, which most brands do that already now. I think that's important as well, just because you can tweak it a little bit. Right, let's get hitting this. 3 hybrid. Let's put the flag out there at maybe, what are the options? Let's go 230. I'll hit a couple little soft ones in there. Okay, behind the ball, it's a really nice shape. Classic hybrid shape. You can actually see, even though it's only 20 degrees of loft, and I've got this in standard, I've not changed the loft, you can actually see a lot of the face. Like, the way the face has been designed with those kind of white score lines, it really looks like you can see a lot of the face, almost more like an iron. Looks nice. Right, let's give this a hit. Just a little necky cut, kick things off. I didn't rip it at all. And we're on the putting green. Oh, only just. Yeah, just a little bit of a necky, slow swing, a little bit of a heely one. Kind of what you want from a hybrid. Like, if that was with a 3 iron, we wouldn't have seen that good a result. That was a bit of a, not quite operating at full speed just yet type of swing. So that was hitting much nicer. Really nice flight. Landed on the green beautifully. Stopping quickly. Exactly what you want from a hybrid. It's quite a loud hit, actually. It's quite a loud audio when you make contact with the ball, but not offensive at all. Really like how shallow it is. Really nice flat-bottomed golf club. Yeah, smart. Really smart. That's my little bad one with the hybrid. Just a fraction pull left. Good for distance, just slightly pulled it. I just find that happens when you just catch the toe, just a smidgen. That can happen with a hybrid. Oh, that's middled. That's a beauty. Nice little draw into that flag. Oh, gorgeous, really nice. Good carry distances there as well. That carried at 228 yards. For a 3 hybrid, that's spot on. That was only 2.5 yards off line, really good height. Yeah, solid. There's not really loads to say about this kind of stock hybrid. A lot of the time they make it because they're bringing out a new driver. They want a hybrid offering, so they've kind of just give the old 430 a little bit of a facelift, which, let's be honest, was a facelift of the old 425, which was a facelift of the 420. Right, this is an interesting club. Very interesting. This is the G440 Max 7 wood. 21 degrees, actually a degree weaker than the hybrid I've just been hitting. So we'll keep the flag at the same position. Beautifully crafted shallow face. Got a bit of a little bit more of a bubbly bottom. Like, it's normally Ping a very flat bottom. This has got a little bit more curved in a few different areas. Carbon wrap, again, they've taken the weight from the top, stuck it down at the bottom. Sleek looking wood. Again, adjustable neck sleeve, so you can go up and down in loft, but I believe it's 1.5 degrees either way. So you could crank this up to 22.5, or you could crank it down to 19.5, if my math serves me right. Right, let's give this a hit. I do like the 7-wood, you know. I don't know if I'd ever quite play with one, but I do like the idea. Whoa! That has gone so high, and it's gone nowhere in distance. It carried 206 yards, and it went so outrageously high, only 8 yards offline. It launched at nearly 20 degrees. I mean, I didn't sky it, I hit that pretty middled. I say that, it's slightly high off the face. I might have just hit a touch too much ground there, maybe. Little bottom heely one. It'll work for me though. It'll work very nicely. Something very confidence inspiring about a 7-wood. I think it's just that amount of loft you can see on a wood. Just gives you a lot of confidence. And because it's quite a shallow head design, it feels like you're hitting a, you know, it's 21 degrees. I mean, it's a 3-iron really, but this club looks much more like the loft of like a 6 or 7-iron, albeit it's not. That's perfect. See if that should get the distance. Yeah, it's a beauty. Could go in the hole. Oh, we'll take that into a par 5 every day of the week. I just can't believe how high it goes. One thing I feel like when you've got enough loft, you can almost kind of push the handle forward and try and hit like a little low bullet. Let's see what this does. So I'm going to lean the shaft forward. Yeah, and just look at that. And that's gone, I mean, it's gone longer, and I've reduced the height by probably 20%. That was nice. That launched at 12.7 degrees compared to 19 of the first shot. And what it is, I feel like because you've got loft to play with, you can kind of manipulate it a little bit. I'm going to go for another little low bullet one with the 7-wood. Oh, that's absolutely perfect. Love that. I like that. I like that a lot. I like the kind of versatility of it. Problem is, I don't know what if I was to put this in the bag, what club I'd take out. Feels much more like a hybrid replacement as opposed to a fairway wood. That was very nice though. Very nice indeed. Right, let's move into the Max 3-wood. Again, I'll come on to the LS Tech in a moment because I can't get over the price. I mean, it's just eye-watering. Price for this model, the Max model, is £350, which is still on the pricey side, but again, no, not even close to the price of that SFT. Sorry, LST. There is an SFT model, straight flight technology, where they've moved the weight a little bit more into the heel. But this is, like I said, this is the standard 3-wood. Again, you can change the loft sleeve. Now, what is interesting with this model, again, I kind of complimented how shallow the 7-wood was, and it is, and this is still shallow, albeit Ping are saying it's taller than their previous models. Ping do make really shallow 3-woods, which again, I'm a huge fan of. I would still put that very much in the shallow category, albeit Ping are saying it's slightly deeper for more confidence off the tee, which again, I agree with. I feel like you do need a slightly deeper face off the tee. They've contoured the bottom for the best turf interaction. Again, they've stripped the weight from the top, stuck in the bottom. They've reduced weight from the hosel. So the neck sleeve here, again, distributed that low and back. It's just a very nice, symmetrical, good looking head. Now, there's a couple of call outs with the driver that kind of put me off. I'm still not sold on this kind of blue. For some reason, It just cheapens the product a little bit. And again, similar to the driver, there's this detail here on the toe and the heel, where it's almost like this kind of design work, but on certain lights it looks like it's a scratch. It looks like you've put your metal spike down the back of your 3-wood or the top of your 3-wood head, just because it has a little kink in the middle of it. If that was a smooth line, I think it would look a lot better. I'm sure there's a reason for why it has a kink in it. I just can't quite figure that reason out. Right, let's shut the flag back to 275 and let's give this a whirl. Yeah, I mean, behind the ball, it probably is ever so slightly deeper than previous models, but by a fraction, I mean, a percentage deeper maybe. But good looking head, very nice, nice shaping to it. Oh, that was sweet as a nut. Get on that line. That was sweet as a nut. Beauty. 265 total distance, 248 carry distance, 0.5 yards offline. Little high fade. Really like that a lot. That was gorgeous. Oh, again. A little bit of a straighter ball flight that time. It's just tailing off at the end. Beauty. We're putting for eagle, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, really like that a lot. Nice flight. Solid on contact. One of the things that they've done is really enhance the toe and the heel area of the face to give it still that a level of power. And I could sense that one was, to be fair, both of those two were pretty middled. I'm sure I'll hit one from the toe and the heel in a minute, but both of those two were absolutely in the middle of the club face. That was heely. That was a little low heel. Look at how that's working back towards the flag though. It's going to be short. Anything low off the face that still performs well with a 3-wood is such a bonus. That is the weakest part of a 3-wood, that kind of low bottom strike. And it's so easy to do. So when you're hitting off the deck. I mean, that's lost distance granted, but it's working. Like it's trying to get closer to the hole. Yeah, it's not bad. Don't fade. Stay there, ball. Slightly heely again. I knew that I'd end up testing all parts of the club face. It's a little bit short. That was not my best strike, similar to the last one really. Where that one was absolutely middled. Didn't quite get the fade that time, but that was absolutely smoked. 277 total distance, 259 carry distance. Beauty. That, but 17.9 yards further to the right, and we're on for a winner. Oh, so close. So close. I made too much of an adjustment. Oh, that was a shame. Yeah, that one peeled a bit more offline. Come on, Rick, let's find middle. Nice square club face. There she is. There she is. Go on then. Hop, skip, jump, roll, roll, roll. Oh, the flag is at 275 yards away. That finished 274 yards, 0.0 yards offline, 3 foot 7 inches away. That was lovely, really nice. It's a bit volatile. There's a few questionable shots in there, but there's some really nice ones as well. Right, this club should come in a gold head cover. It should have diamantes on it. It should have your name personally engraved on the side by Mr. Solheim himself. This 3-wood, the LS Tech. I just can't get over the price of it. Again, I've double checked this. I really do hope I'm correct in this. thought I was reading the driver price at first because it's the same price as the brand new G440 driver. This 3-wood, which looks very similar to the Max 3-wood, is £575. Head cover drop. £575. £575. I can't get over it. I'm in disbelief. Now, let's dive into why. There's a few reasons why the price might be slightly more expensive than the Max model at £350, but it's not £225 more expensive. The difference is that it's multi-material. There's a tungsten weight in the bottom, which is, again, lowering that centre of gravity. Titanium face. It's basically built more like a driver. It's a very slightly more premium finish. Still get the adjustable neck sleeve. That's it. Tungsten weight, multi-material. This has to do something outrageously better to justify this price hike. I mean, if that last shot went 274 yards and was 0 yards offline, this has to be better. It has to. Right, let's give it a rip. Behind the ball, there is zero difference between the Max and the LST. Zero. I mean, there's no... Ping seem to have this kind of trend of making a really expensive 3-wood. It's not the first time they've done it. I'm sure it won't be the last. People must be buying it. I can't believe it. Right. Tungsten weight, multi-material. Ping G440 LST. I feel like it's more hype around this 3-wood. I almost wish I didn't know the price. I won't let it affect me. Let's hit some good shots. Oh, it sounds different. It sounded more like a driver. It's not gone as far. That was a half, well, not even that, a quarter of the golf ball towards the toe. Very, very straight flight. Didn't curve much at all. 6 yards offline, but considerably shorter than the last shot I just hit. Sounded like a driver. Oh, do something, ball. I don't know what. There's no way that the price increase is reflected on performance. Like, there's just not. It might be using different materials, yeah, but the performance isn't. I mean, I don't know if it's even as good as the Max, never mind. Even level with it. That's quite nice though. That was quite nice though. It's not getting the distance, look at that. Look at that. It's 15 yards shorter. Same loft, 15 degrees, standard setting. I actually felt like that was hit really well. Oh, low heely one again. It's trying its best. It's trying its best. I've not hit one on the green yet. Felt like I'd had 3 eagle putts with the Max driver by this time. It's not even at the green. Now, granted, that was very low heel, but it's not even close. I don't like it as much. I don't like it. Let me just for a minute. Let me get this Max 3-wood again. Let me just understand this. If I plonk this one straight on the green, there's something wrong. Don't think it's going to get on the green, but it's working. I mean, it's straight. I just didn't quite catch it. Come on, Rick. Let's find the middle. That's nice. That's nice. Should be getting me close to putting for eagle. Okay, so that's the max. That was nice. Not perfect, but that was nice. 247 yards carry, 2 yards offline. Not perfect, but pretty good. This is the LST. Sounds different, yes. But is that it? It is, isn't it? Just sounds different. I don't like it. I don't like it. What the hell? I was expecting so much more. Maybe expecting too much. But it's got to be as good as the max, if not better. It's got to be better. That's the best one I've hit. That's the best that's the best LS Tech one I've hit. Okay, some promise. A glimmer of hope. A light at the end of what was starting to look like a very dark tunnel. 260 carry, 284 total distance, 2 yards offline. And then that. Oh! Come on, one more. If this isn't in the hole, there is no point in this 3-wood. Don't think it's going to get there. I hit one good shot out of all those shots with the LST. Wow, right. It's a good lineup. It is. That LST is just not worth £225 more. I'm baffled. If it was 20 quid more, fine. Bit of tungsten weight, experiment, but not 225 quid more. Anyway, I thought the max was good. I thought the 7 was excellent. I thought the hybrid was really solid. I don't see many people going for that LS Tech, but I might be wrong. Guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, lots more to come. And we'll see you again here on the H channel, testing loads more clubs, just how you like it. We'll see you next time.